Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Captain Clyde's MTG. It's time to start wrapping up Duskmorn, but we still got a few nice spoilers to check out before then. So don't forget, we got some Commander leaks coming, or Commander spoilers coming up tomorrow, along with like and subscribe. Keep the channel going. Links in the description to the eBay store. I've just dropped a bunch of prices to try to clear out some stuff because you know how the prices are. They go up and down, and I haven't checked them in a while, so probably looks a little better now. Go check out the store, get you some cards while you can. And with all that said, let's look at some spoilers. So, today in Duskmorn, we have the Shroud Stomper, 2 black, 2 white, 3 colorless for a 5/5 Death Toucher. Not sure Death Touch is necessary, but, I mean, hey, sometimes 5/5 ain't big enough, I guess. So whenever it enters or attacks, each opponent loses 2 life. You gain 2 life and draw a card. This is a good card. However, for 7 mana, you could play a lot better things. In Limited, maybe it's okay, but there's no way to put this into your graveyard on purpose to get it back and cheat it into play, really. Every time I try to play something like this in Limited, I just get killed what sits in my hand. So half a dozen 160 the other, you do the math. Definitely won't see play anywhere else because there's a lot better things you can jerk out of your graveyard that cost 7 mana. And just a lot better things that just do better things. At double negative. Anyway, moving on. Double positive. The next card we have the Possessed Goat because why not? So 1 white, 1/1 goat. It's the goat. Dun-dun-dun. 4/3, discard a card, put 3 +1/+1 counters on Possessed Goat, and it becomes a black demon in addition to its other colors and types. You can only activate this once, but 4 mana, discard a card for a 4/4. Not terrible and limited. And with the card we just saw that you may want in your graveyard so you can reanimate it, this probably is a pretty good card. Just gonna say. It does take 3 mana though, so the card does already have to be in your hand. But in Limited, at 1 white, 1/1, it is just fine with the ability to be so much more. Will it see play anywhere else? I doubt it. There's better ways to get things in graveyards and just better things for the mana value. Next, we have Seized from Slumber. White and 4 instant. The spell costs 3 less to cast if it targets a tapped creature. Destroy target creature. This is your basic common removal spell for white. Great for Limited. 5 mana, kill anything. Or 2 mana, kill a tap thing. That's fine. At best, Limited. It's not going to see play anywhere else. Then we also see Don't Make a Sound. Blue and 1 instant. Counter target spell unless the controller pays 2. If they do, Surveil 2. So this is very interesting. This is I either get to counter your spell, or your spell costs 2 more and I get to Surveil 2. So it's very interesting. I'm not sure if I would say it's playable. But it kind of is. I mean, it's a counter spell for Limited at least. But that might be as far as it goes because I just think we have better things that do better things. I do like how Jace is sitting there all being cool. Monstrous Emergence, a green and 1 sorcery. Now listen to this, guys. This is a common. Additional cost to this spell. Choose a creature you control or reveal a creature from your hand. Deals damage equal to the power of that creature you choose or the card you revealed to target creature. This seems really good for a common. Mainly because you don't have to put a creature in play and leave it in play. Also, since it's part of the casting cost, they can't kill a creature out from under it, so it doesn't work. There's a lot of good things going on with this. It's going to be good and Limited. I don't know if you'll see standard play, but it is possible. It is good removal for green. Unfortunately, it is only to target creature, which will probably be the one thing that holds it back. Next, we have, it's room time. It's time to get our feng shui on. We have the Dazzling Theater, white and 3. Creature spells you cast have Convoke. Let me clear my throat. Say that again for the cheap seats. Creature spells you cast have Convoke. This may be a big card in New White Weenie for Standard. It's going to be okay in Limited so far. Great for Commander. Lots of promise here. The other room is the Prop Room, which is a white and 2. Untap each creature you control during each other player's untap step. That is insane by itself. That means everything's got pseudo vigilance. You hear what I'm saying? Like, in a 2-player game like in Limited, it's really good because you could swing in if they don't want to block because your creature's really cool. They don't block, they take the damage, but then on their upkeep, your creature untaps. There's been many a times I'd wanted to swing my best creature, but I couldn't because it was holding off their best creature, and I couldn't let them get in. And with a card like this, you could swing all you want and your stuff untaps. It's amazing. Going to be great also for Commander, because when you got 4 people playing and your creature's untapped during each player's untap step, if you got things that let you draw and discard or tap to bolt something or tap to do a thing, you can just willy-nilly tap it, because your stuff's always going to untap. So I think this is going to be really good as a rare, and it's really going to find its heyday in Commander, but might see a little play in Standard, so we'll wait and see. The next feng shui we got going on is we got a Meat Locker and Drowned Diner. I like how the Meat Locker's cold. That's how most of my offices is at work. They're always Meat Lockers. Anyway, blue and 2 for the Meat Locker. When you unlock this door, tap up to 1 target creature and put 2 stun counters on it. Not bad. It is removable for blue, so it will be good and limited. The Drowned Diner, which is 2 blue and 3. When you unlock this door, draw 3 cards, then discard a card. Normally, not that great, except for limited. However, when you combine these 2 cards together, you get 2 cards that you want to play in 1 card for limited. So this is going to be a limited all-star by any stretch of the imagination. Other than that, probably not a whole lot going on here. I'm not even sure you'll see Commander play. It's just there's so many other cards in Commander that can do better than this. So, sadly. Unless you're playing a room deck. Anyway, we have Underwater Tunnel and the Slimy Aquarium, which is kind of funny. It's the same thing. Anyway, Underwater Tunnel is 1 blue. Whenever you unlock this door, surveil 2. That's already sweet. That's great for Limited, great for Standard, great for Commander, great for almost any deck, any format, whatever. Now, next, is the other side good enough? A blue and 3 for the Slimy Aquarium. When you unlock this door, manifest Dread, then put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. So 4 mana to get you a 3/3. That could be a sweet creature. And if you've used Underwater Tunnel first, you know if it's a creature or not because you surveilled and probably put a creature on top or the second card. So you can purposely Slimy Aquarium it. Well, that's something I thought I'd never say. Anyway, this seems really good in Limited. Probably pretty good for Commander. There might be a place for this in Standard, but it will be a very, very niche market, to say the least. So not expecting a whole lot, but I mean, it is good enough. I mean, just to be honest. Next, we have the Derelict Addict and Widow's Walk. So Derelict Addict's a black and 2. When you unlock this door, you draw 2 cards, lose 2 life. Already great for Limited and about any other format except for the older formats that have busted draw cards. Now, the other side, which is Widow's Walk, a black and 3. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gets +1/+0 and gains Death Touch to end of turn. Also great for Limited, Commander. Could be a factor in Standard, but I mean, if it's attached to a free draw, I mean, you might as well use it when you get a chance, right? So this seems pretty cool for a common. We'll have to see if it gets any play or not. But yeah, very interesting. Moving on, the next feng shui is a red room. It is the Ticketed Booth or the Tunnel of Hate, which is pretty much the same thing if you've ever been to an amusement park. Now, Ticketed Booth is red and 2. Whenever you unlock this door, manifest Dread. So again, we have a 3 mana, make a 2/2 from top of your deck. Not terrible, good for Limited. Then we have Tunnel of Hate, which is 2 red and 4. Whenever you attack, target attacking creature gains double strike till end of turn. That's good, but it's 6 mana, and that's a lot. I mean, fine for Limited because you got the first half of the Ticket Booth. But outside of that, maybe Commander would use it. But to be honest, why give target attacking creature double strike when you just give all your shit not double strike, but double damage or triple damage with the wide selection of other red spells that you have? I mean, I guess having an extra one is also good, but just don't see it being that good. But hey, still gonna make for a really cool limited format. So guys, with all that said, thanks for watching. I think this is the last of our spoilers. We'll have to wait and see. Commander spoilers are up next, so stay tuned. Plus, we also don't forget we're doing the live stream this Sunday, starting again 6 p.m. Hope to see you there. And as always, till next time, be kind. And I hope to see you across from the game table.